We're all gonna die out here, a SEAL screams inside the enemy circle. A small female medic kneels beside wounded soldiers, blood everywhere. A soldier shouts, "You only know bandages. Don't touch that rifle." Enemy forces closing in. Suddenly, bang! One single shot from her hands drops the enemy commander. The entire team falls silent. The medic is a sniper? Meet Anna Keller, 27 years old. Long brown hair, small frame, medic attached to SEAL support unit. Her daily routine: first aid for wounded soldiers, stitching wounds, preparing medications, always sitting for hours beside feverish soldiers' beds, comforting them, carefully writing every line in medical records. Her teammates value her medical skills. But beyond that, no one thinks she can do anything else. Sometimes there are comments that sting her heart. Anna's amazing with bandages, but don't think about the battlefield. Just keeping her alive would be hard enough. A few young SEALs laugh mockingly. You bandage wounds fast, but you'd probably shake if you held a rifle. Anna just smiles, stays silent. In her medical backpack, besides first aid supplies, she hides one item, a silver patch embroidered with the Kraken unit symbol. But no one has ever known real human detail. A SEAL remembers, "Once I saw her cleaning something in the dark. I thought it was a medical flashlight. Later I learned it was a sniper scope." The truth was, Anna had reasons for choosing this quiet assignment. 3 years ago, she'd been part of Kraken Unit, the military's most classified sniper program. 43 confirmed kills across 2 deployments. But after her last mission in Syria, watching a target fall through her scope, seeing his face, she requested immediate transfer from elite sniper to field medic, from taking lives at impossible distances to saving them up close. Anna had grown up on a Montana ranch. Her father was a Marine Scout sniper. He taught her to shoot before she could properly ride a horse. By age 16, she was outperforming grown men at shooting competitions. Military recruiters found her at a state championship. She was 18. Hitting targets other shooters couldn't even see. They fast-tracked her into special operations, the youngest sniper in Kraken unit history. For 3 years, Anna Keller was a ghost, moving through enemy territory, taking impossible shots, eliminating high-value targets from distances measured in miles. But every kill wore at her soul. Every face through the scope haunted her dreams. The final mission broke something inside her. A perfect 1,200-meter shot that eliminated a terrorist leader, and the realization that she'd become too good at ending lives. That night, she submitted her transfer request. "I want to save people," she told her commanding officer, "not kill them." Now, watching her tend to wounded soldiers, the SEALs had no idea they were looking at one of the military's deadliest marksmen. Anna preferred it that way. She'd had enough of being death's messenger. She wanted to be life's guardian instead. But some skills never disappear. They just wait, hidden beneath the surface, until the moment they're needed most. And tonight, in a valley called Batu, that moment was coming. That night, the SEAL team was moving through Batu Valley. Suddenly, explosions echoed. Bullets rained down like a storm. The entire team fell into an ambush. Enemy fire blocked both ends, flares tearing apart the night sky. Radio constantly calling, "Support! Need immediate support!" But only static in return. A SEAL screamed, "We're all gonna die out here!" Anna crawled through gunfire, pressing gauze against wounded soldiers, her hands soaked in blood. A soldier yelled, "You only know bandages! Stay back!" But the enemy was advancing, distanced down to just dozens of meters. Beside Anna, an M4 rifle fell from a wounded soldier's hands. Anna looked at the injured man writhing in pain, then at enemy soldiers raising their weapons. In that defining moment, she released her medical bag, picked up the rifle. Her stance was perfect, eye through the scope like an old habit. Bang! The bullet pierced the enemy commander's forehead. The entire valley went dead silent for several seconds. A SEAL gasped, "The medic is a sniper?" Real human detail. A young soldier later said, "I saw her eyes at that moment. She wasn't the medic anymore. Those were the eyes of someone who'd lived behind a scope." What happened next changed everything. Anna didn't hesitate. She crawled to higher ground on the rocky slope, took a firing position. Second shot dropped the machine gunner sweeping toward the wounded. Third shot pierced through the enemy sniper's scope lens. The SEALs watched in stunned amazement, providing covering fire while stealing glances at her. The commander whispered, "This isn't reflexes from medical training." The entire team pulled the wounded back, while Anna continued firing, each shot opening a path to survival. Finally, she shot and destroyed the vehicle, blocking their escape route, creating a corridor to safety. The SEALs rushed through, firing while shouting, "Go! Go! Go!" Over the radio. The commander's voice was thick with emotion. "The entire unit is alive. Because of you." What the team witnessed was impossible to believe. Their quiet medic, the woman they thought needed protection, had just become their savior. Anna's shots weren't lucky. They were precise, professional, deadly. Each bullet found its target with surgical accuracy. Each movement was calculated. Each decision was tactical perfection. This wasn't someone who'd picked up a rifle for the first time. This was someone returning to what they'd once been: a ghost, a hunter, a weapon. But as soon as the immediate threat passed, Anna set the rifle aside, opened her medical bag, and returned to stopping bleeding and stitching wounds. Like the deadly accurate shooting had never happened. Like she was just the medic again. But everyone in that valley knew. They'd seen something extraordinary. Someone who'd chosen healing over killing, until killing became the only way to heal. The commander looked at Anna working on a wounded soldier, her hands gentle and caring, the same hands that had just eliminated multiple targets with impossible precision. "Who are you, really?" he asked quietly. Anna didn't look up from her patient. "I'm whoever you need me to be, sir. Tonight, you needed a medic who could shoot." The truth was starting to surface, but Anna's secrets ran deeper than anyone imagined, and this ambush was just the beginning. After that shot, the battle momentum shifted. The enemy fell into confusion, lost their commander, stopped their attack rhythm. Anna didn't hesitate, crawling up the rocky slope, maintaining firing position. Second shot dropped the machine gunner sweeping toward the wounded. Third shot pierced through the enemy sniper's scope. The SEALs stood amazed, providing covering fire while glancing back at her. The commander whispered, "This isn't reflexes from medical school." The entire team pulled the wounded back, while Anna continued firing, each shot opening a path to life. Finally, she shot and destroyed the blocking vehicle, creating an escape corridor. The SEALs rushed through, firing while shouting, "Move! Move! Move!" Over the radio, The commander's voice was hoarse. The entire unit survived, thanks to you. When dawn broke, the team had escaped the encirclement. Anna sat down heavily, set the rifle aside, reopened her medical bag, continued stopping bleeding and stitching wounds for her teammates. She said nothing about the shots. Real human detail. A SEAL whispered, "We owe our lives to this." And no one on the team dares underestimate her anymore. The questions started immediately. "Keller, where did you learn to shoot like that? That wasn't beginner's luck. Those were professional kills. How long have you been hiding this from us?" Anna continued working on wound care, her voice quiet and steady. "I wasn't hiding anything. You never asked what I did before medical training." A young SEAL pressed. "But those shots, that accuracy, that's special operations level." Anna paused while cleaning a bullet wound. "Sometimes your past catches up with you. Tonight, it caught up with all of us." The commander approached her separately. "Anna, I need the truth. Your personnel file shows medical corps only. But what I saw tonight, that was elite sniper training." Anna organized her medical supplies carefully. "Sir, my file shows what I wanted it to show when I transferred here." "Transferred from where?" Anna met his eyes directly. "Kraken unit. 3 years. 43 confirmed kills." The commander's jaw dropped. "Kraken unit? But why didn't you tell us?" "Because I left that life behind, sir. I came here to save lives, not take them." She gestured toward the wounded soldiers. "These men needed a medic. That's what I wanted to be." The commander studied her face. "But tonight you became something else. Tonight I became what was necessary to keep them alive." Over the following days, word spread throughout the entire base. The quiet medic who bandaged wounds and comforted patients was one of the military's most decorated snipers. Soldiers who'd once dismissed her began approaching with new respect. "Ma'am, could you teach us about long-distance shooting? What's the key to accuracy under pressure? How do you stay calm when taking a shot?" Anna answered their questions professionally, but always redirected back to medical topics. "Focus on your fundamentals first: breathing, heart rate control. But remember, the goal is coming home alive, not becoming a better killer." A young sniper approached her privately. "Keller, I've read about Kraken unit. The missions you must have been on. The things you must have seen." Anna continued organizing medical supplies. "Son, what matters isn't what I've seen. What matters is what I learned." "Which is?" Anna looked at him directly. "That being good at killing doesn't make you good at living. That's why I chose this." She gestured around the medical station. "Here, my skills save lives instead of ending them. That's how I sleep at night now." The SEAL nodded thoughtfully. "Never forget, ma'am. What you did that night, you saved all of us." Anna smiled gently. "And that's all I ever want to be remembered for. Not the 43 kills, but the 8 lives saved." That evening, the commander submitted his report. It read simply, "Medic Keller provided exceptional medical support during enemy contact. Unit extracted successfully with minimal casualties." No mention of the impossible shots. No details about the hidden sniper. But in his private notes, he wrote something different. "Sometimes guardian angels carry rifles instead of harps. Tonight, we met one." Anna Keller had successfully hidden her past again. But now her teammates knew the truth. Their gentle medic was also their deadliest protector. The official report: Medic Keller provided medical support. Unit safely extracted. Not a single line mentioned the shots. In the field mess hall a few days later, Anna sat alone, her jacket still stained with blood that wouldn't wash clean. The door burst open. The SEAL team walked in. The soldier who once yelled, "You only know bandages," placed a cup of black coffee in front of her, quietly saying, "I owe you my life." The commander stepped forward, his voice echoing deep in the quiet room. "Never forget, this entire unit is still standing here, thanks to someone we once thought was just a medic." No applause, no cheering, but from that day, the way they looked at Anna had completely changed. The transformation was immediate and profound. SEALs who used to see her as someone to protect now understood she was someone who protected them. During mission briefings, commanders started asking, "Keller, what's your assessment of the terrain? Any sniper positions we should be aware of? What's your read on enemy tactics in this area?" Anna answered professionally, but always emphasized her medical role. "My primary concern is casualty evacuation routes, sir. But yes, I can identify potential threats." A week later, a new medic joined their unit. "Is it true what they say about you?" the young woman asked. "That you're really a sniper?" Anna continued checking medical supplies. "I'm a medic. That's what matters here." But the stories about Kraken unit. Anna looked up from her inventory. "Listen carefully. Your job is saving lives. Focus on that. Everything else is just insurance." The new medic pressed. "But if you're so skilled, why choose medical work?" Anna set down her clipboard. "Because killing is easy. Healing is hard. And I'd rather do something hard that makes the world better." She returned to her supplies. "Besides, every life you save is worth more than every target you eliminate." That evening, the commander found Anna finishing her shift. "Anna, I've been thinking about what you said, about choosing to heal instead of harm." She looked up from organizing bandages. "Yes, sir. You made the right choice," he said quietly. "But I'm glad you kept the other skills, just in case." Anna smiled. "So am I, sir. So am I." Some heroes carry medical bags. Others carry rifles. The best ones carry both. Some people are only seen through one small role. But when death approaches, they reveal strength no one expected. Anna Keller, quiet medic, became a sniper in an instant, saving an entire unit. The commander said, "Never forget. If you've ever witnessed someone quietly doing something extraordinary, leave a dot in the comments. And if you believe in stories that touch the heart, don't forget to subscribe to SN Quiet Stories channel. We tell the stories no one else tells, so that quiet heroes are never forgotten. Some people choose healing over harming their entire lives. But when the moment comes, when lives hang in the balance, they become exactly what the world needs. Anna Keller never wanted to be a killer again. She just wanted to save lives. Sometimes, saving lives requires skills you'd rather forget. Never forget.